We know you gave $20,000 to someone. It just got reported last week. How much more money did you pay confidential people we don't know about, with American tax money going after the guy we elected president?
My recollection regards the $20,000, which was not a payment from me. It was me approving a payment by the FBI to a confidential human source who was reviewing video and photographic
Who's the source?
evidence.
All right, let's get into this headline-grabbing moment. Picture the scene. Congressman Jim Jordan, sleeves rolled up, goes head-to-head with special counsel Jack Smith. The topic? How taxpayer money was really used in the Trump investigation. If you've been following the news, you know this exchange got intense, and for good reason. Jordan kicks things off with a number that immediately grabs everyone's attention: $35 million. That's the official cost so far of investigating former President Trump, according to the Justice Department's own reports. But Jordan isn't satisfied with just the total. He wants the breakdown. Where did that $35 million actually go?
Okay. How much money did you spend in the investigating President Trump? How much money did your office spend?
I do not recall as I sit here now, but I know that pursuant to, I believe it's the special counsel regulations, reports were issued each 6 months detailing how much.
We gathered at $35 million. And what I want to know is how much of that $35 million of taxpayer money did you give to confidential human sources? We know you gave $20,000 to someone. It just got reported last week. How much more money did you pay confidential people we don't know about, with American tax money going after the guy we elected president?
My recollection regards the $20,000, which was not a payment from me. It was me approving a payment by the FBI to a confidential human source who was reviewing video and photographic
Who's the source?
evidence. I do not know the identity of the source.
How many other payments went to this source or other sources?
As I sit here, I do not know the answer to that question. My role as special counsel,
$35 million, and you're giving money to people the country doesn't know who they are, and you're giving their hard-earned money to these folks? The main question I have, too, with this is, why'd you have to do it? You subpoenaed bank records from the RNC, phone records from members of Congress. You got subpoenas for bank records for people sitting right there in the front row. Why did you have to pay people for information when you could subpoena them and get it?
Time has expired.
Time has expired. You can answer the question now. Country'd like to know why you had to do it.
My recollection and understanding is the payment, the $20,000 that I approved, was for a confidential human source to assist in the review of video and photographic evidence showing people who were attacking the Capitol, attacking police officers, obstructing the proceeding, and seeing if we could prove that some of those people had come directly.
That wasn't my question, but my time has expired.
Things really went out of hand. Jordan zeroes in on payments to confidential informants. He waves around a report of a $20,000 payment and asks point blank, were there more payments like this? Smith admits he approved the specific payment, but clarifies it technically came from the FBI and, get this, he says he doesn't know who the source actually is or how many similar payments were made. That answer, or lack of one, does not sit well with Jordan. Now we get to the heart of the matter. Jordan's argument is clear. Smith's team had the power to subpoena bank records, phone records, even records belonging to people sitting right there in the hearing. If they could force people to hand over information, why spend taxpayer money paying anonymous sources? What's the logic behind that? Quick pause here. If you want breakdowns of tense moments like this, minus the spin, make sure to hit subscribe because you're not going to want to miss what's coming next. Back to the hearing, Smith explains that the $20,000 was paid to a source who helped review video and photographic evidence from January 6th. The idea was to identify people who attacked police or obstructed Congress and trace their involvement back to the Capitol. So, in Smith's view, this wasn't just about buying info, it was about expert help in piecing together a massive case. But here's the catch. Jordan points out that Smith still hasn't answered the real question. Why pay when you can subpoena? And just as things start to get even more tense, the clock runs out. No further details. No list of sources. No total tally of those secret payments. And that right there is the big takeaway. We know the price tag, $35 million. We know about at least one payment to a confidential source, but how much of your money actually went to unnamed informants? That's still a mystery. Depending on where you stand, this is either standard investigative practice or a sign of real accountability problems. But one thing's for sure, the debate isn't going anywhere. Thanks for watching. I'll keep digging, so you stay informed.